Hey, I've got two lists on review for you today, and this first one is from Red. Let me just get it up. That wasn't it. Where did I put it? Ah, that's it. Here we go. So it is a slightly historical list that's supposed to be competitive with the caveat that it's going to be all infantry. So 22 order dice, 1250 points. That's a high order dice count. So that so far so good, right? We have it's a British one. We have a platoon commander with an SMG, 3 men extra. So that's a large unit. It becomes very expensive, which is the detriment of running these large officer units, right? And they still have the British rule, which means that he has one worse cover save, and the whole unit sort of has that detriment. So I'm not a huge fan of these. And then veteran airborne sections. This is quite a big one. 7-man pathfinders with LC signals, which it's nice. Airborne section. This is a 7-man as well. Some machine guns on these guys. Both of these. An air landing section. 2 of those with light machine guns. Perfect backline holders, these. And they are good complement to the airborne sections that have the submachine guns, right? They are more chunky and have stubborn and all of that. The air landing sections are pretty survivable and can sit very well in backlines, 4-man groups. Then we have an artillery platoon commander with a pistol, inexperienced, and 2 light howitzers. These are 25ers. With airborne stubborn, I don't think they need them. I don't think they need to be veteran as well. Maybe that's just me. It's just a thing. But, for theme, yeah, sure. Heavy. Ooh, someone is investing in all the big guns here. So we have another platoon commander with a pistol. These guys, they need to hide. That's all they're gonna do. And medium machine guns with guards, so that it removed 2 pins. They're regulars. I like them. They are expensive for what they actually deliver. They're a fixed ambush piece, right? But it is 6 shots. They are fairly survivable, and they will activate. Medium mortars, 1, 2 of those. Regular as well. These guys really need the spotters, but they can use the spotters from the 25-pounders if they don't need them themselves. Piat anti-tank teams, 2 of those. Yes, if you're going to run all infantry, you need anti-tank, and I think potentially you need more than 2 Piats, which is bad. And double jeep for the Piats, nice. An armored platoon, which is going to be all soft-skinned, I'm guessing here, so HMGs pintle mounted on recce jeeps. Nice. These are actually kind of good. Yeah, they are very, very vulnerable to being shot and killed, right? But if you use them in outflank and you just push them in late game where you can sort of start to dominate and push them in one location where you have 1, 2, 3 of these jeeps and a couple of the airborne recce jeeps with double machine guns, that's a lot of shots. So yeah, sure, this can work in some games, I think. Is it especially good? No, and it's severely lacking in anti-tank capabilities. 2 Piat teams will very easily die. But if you can live with that, go ahead. I think this could work as a theme list that actually has some punch. Nice. Thank you for this one, Red. And then Simon has sent me another list here. It's Soviets, 19 order dice, 1250. Again, good order dice count. We have a rifle platoon, officer with a rifle. He doesn't need that, but it's fine. Airborne squads, 5-man unit, stubborn, submachine gun, nice little push unit, but not very big. Scout squad, 4-man submachine guns, infiltration, nice. It's always good to get those infiltrators up there. A guard squad with a light machine gun. Again, this is a small unit. 65 point. Look, this is exactly the same as the backline holders were for the Brits. they were just veteran 4-man units instead of regular 5-man units, right? I think actually the veteran 4-man unit is better. Light mortar teams, 2 of those. Lovely. Company commander. Ooh, that is a lot of snap 2ing, and that is +5 morale. Yeah. Air Force observer, that's the no, sorry, not +5 morale. That's for the Brits. It's a +4 morale. That's the flying tank one. I'm not actually sold on this. I think it's too expensive for what it delivers, but it is a pretty okay airplane that comes in. It's just very expensive at 75 points. Tank hunters, yep. These got infiltration, so that is the second infiltration team we have. It's a 5-man unit, 4-man unit with a Panzerfaust, AT rifle, regular white scout car to put some of those SMG armed men and potentially the company commander into that. Nice. Heavy mortars with spotters, double. Ouch. If they hit, they're going to kill stuff. If not, then it's a waste of 70 points. An artillery platoon, the super heavy mortars here, that is actually also very, very dangerous. Again, it's very, very expensive, but if it does hit, it will definitely destroy stuff. It's the 4-inch super heavy template, so it counts as a heavy howitzer. Very bad to be hit by one of those. And a M30 heavy rocket launcher. All of these need an officer to stand by and snap to a lot of them, which they will have. And then to supplement all of this, an Su-76. Nice. 2 of those. I think one of them potentially should be something else. You could run the T-60 or you could run a Stuart. Either of those would do. I'm not sure 2 is optimized, but, you know, it can be done. The Su-76 is, of course, one of those picks for the Soviets that is very, very competitive, very popular at the moment. Right. Very nice lists from Simon and from Red. Thank you so much. If you want to send me your list, link is in the description. My email is in the description. And be aware that it takes a while before I get to you. These lists were sent to me a month back. Sorry. So, that's it. And I will see you next time. Cheers.